Hey, I'm Nuke, and this is my submission for the ESA Movember Marathon for Subnautica Creative any percent. Creative is in counter to the survival mode much faster, as you have literally everything to finish the game fast. You start the game off with all the blueprints, and you start the game off with infinite resources. I'm going to start the timer now. You immediately craft the hatching enzymes, which you don't have the blueprint immediately, and you need to go a lot of ways in survival to find all the stuff you need for it. You then build a habitant. Immediately shoot it with anything, literally. I just used a fish to make a hole in it and get super sea glide. You turn to right, and that is most likely the right direction. Don't hit the school of fish and try to go to this cave. This cave is nice because it has a marker below to find the right direction. You deploy the mobile vehicle bay, climb on it, and you are out of bounds. Alright, you line up with this part of the cave and go in this direction. So now I have a little time to talk about the category. This category has infinite air, infinite health, infinite resources, all the blueprints, and you know, you don't have to eat and drink, but that is not important anyway, since you're done so fast you wouldn't even need to eat or drink. Right now my only objective is to cure myself of the Kara and to build the rocket. And obviously to turn off the gun, which is the only reason why we even cure ourselves of the Kara. Right now I'm diving down to around 1300, which I find this facility, which holds the Sea Emperor Leviathan, and the hatching station I will use the hatching enzymes on. You might notice that I don't have any ion cubes, but that's not the problem, since they do have enough ion cubes to finish the game right in this prison. So I'm going to swim through this cave inbounds again. I swim up here to collect the second ion cube, and then I have enough to both power the hatching platform and the portal to go to the gun. Alright. You power the hatching platform. You actually do hatch them, and you use the same trick as in survival to get out of bounds, which is the sand skip. Then you just use the portal, but it glitches out since you enter so early, so you need to save the game to skip the portal animation. You can't save immediately, you need to wait a moment, but then you exit immediately, can cure yourself, and you get a little bit of time. The next thing is almost like the survival any percent strat. I need to do a little bit differently, since I can't die and respawn at my life pod, which would be slower anyway. So I'm going to swim up here and deploy the mobile vehicle bay inside this moon pool. It flies very far away. That is not good, so I need to push it a little bit. But to push it, I need to lose super sea glide, and then I need to actually manage to push it in the right direction. This is taking a lot of time, so I don't know. That's easier. Alright, this should be enough. I'll try to build the Neptune launch. No, it's not enough. That's sad. Alright, this is perfect. Alright. It's building outside, so once I exit after deactivating the gun, I will immediately be able to swim to the platform. And I only have to perform 2 more glitches to actually make that happen. We use 0 of these 2 glitches in the survival category because first in the first one, which is actually the hardest glitch, is ceiling skip. It's just unnecessary since you want to die here anyway to respawn. And the second one is item flight, which we did use before we found a different way to enter the Aurora. And we're not using anymore since you would need to build the propulsion cannon for it, and it just doesn't have any use. So I perform ceiling skip now. I failed to do it. I'll try one more time. If I don't get it, I'll do my backup strat. I did get it. Nice. So I did just go out of bounds without any other way. It has something to do with your angle and the speed you're going at, which doesn't push you back after you go out of bounds. It's pretty hard to do, and it was well, if you can do it consistently, it's getting easier, but you have to train for like an hour or two to get that, which probably isn't enough, or probably isn't very much. So now I dropped my stasis rifle. It's it's the biggest item I have in my starting inventory. I could use a piece of metal or a rabbit ray for some easier item flight, but it would be a hassle to grab a piece of metal, or to I don't think there are rabbit rays in this area, so they are out of the question. I'm preparing it to stand on it, grab it with the stasis rifle, and just fly on it, which will save me the way to the elevator to climb on the elevator onto the rocket. Yeah, I think I said everything. I need to wait for the entire rocket to build, which is surprisingly still a hassle in creative. Everything else is created so quickly, but this just isn't for some reason. Yeah. I should probably mention that I do have the world record in this category. I grinded it a lot. Oh no. The humiliation. Oh my god, this is bad. No, it's actually alright. In survival, this would have killed me, since I'm going at such a high speed that I would die from the impact. But you know, this isn't survival, and that certainly never happened in any of my survival runs. It did. Because I didn't take that into account.
Primary computer systems active.
Alright, this is like a decent-ish time. Certainly nothing world record,
All systems
you know, worthy, but still below 8 minutes. I'm fairly happy with that time. Yeah, that's it. I will submit survival any % as well. So this could be an incentive if it's interesting, since it's only maximum to 10 minutes long. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll guess I see you there.